Hi, everybody. My name is Melanie Dizon. I'm the Director of Education of the Davis Phinney Foundation, and I am here today with Lauren and Rebecca. Hi, guys.
Hey,
good to see you.
Can you guys, first of all, just start out by telling us a little bit about who you are and what you do for the foundation, and then we'll get into our super exciting news that we're talking about today. Okay, Rebecca?
Yes. So I'm Rebecca Reifel. I'm the Events and Development Manager here at the Davis Phinney Foundation. So in a normal pre-COVID world, I work with all the team DPF events. So cycling, walking, running, if you're fundraising with us and it's a specific event, I'm usually on site working with the fundraisers and the participants, but a little different this year. So doing a nice little change.
Okay, awesome. Lauren?
My name is Lauren Peachy Keen. I've been with the foundation for 9 years now, and I am the team DPF manager. So I work with all of our individual fundraisers, team fundraisers, helping people, coaching people to reach their fundraising goals, working out solutions to fundraising challenges, and then I help people get set up on our tools to make fundraising easy and fun.
Okay, great. So I want to talk about, we are getting ready to launch, and we may have already launched by the time this video is up, the Every Victory Counts Challenge. So this is a super exciting thing that we've pivoted from based on all of the cancellations we've had this year. But Lauren, can you tell us a little bit about the challenge, how it came about? And, you know, both of you, I'd love to share your experiences with having to pivot. And I know how excited we get in the spring that we're going to see everybody throughout the summer and fall and all these great events. So what has that been like for you? And what do you want to tell our community about it?
This is a strange time for everybody. But, you know, during the spring, summer, fall, we really look forward to our in-person events, getting our community of grassroots fundraisers together to ride bikes, walk, run, and do it all for a really good cause, helping people with Parkinson's live well today. And so while we would normally be gearing up for some of these in-person events, we are pivoting to a virtual event. This is hopefully going to be our biggest event of the year, and it's a make your own challenge event. Our goals here are to connect our community, engage with you all month of July, and then you're picking your own challenge, and we're gonna motivate and inspire you to get there and to do it along with you.
Great. Rebecca, so you spoke a little bit about how this was not what you were hired to do. This has totally changed. So how has that experience been? And, you know, what makes you want to stick around? I know that you've had the chance, even though you're not doing a lot of the in-person events, to meet our community. So if you could talk a little bit about why this is still an exciting adventure for you.
Yeah. Weird is barely scratching the surface on what this has been like. So I started at the foundation in January. And ironically enough, my very first event was a virtual event. It was the tour of Sufferlandria. So I thought at the time that was going to be kind of a nice little segue into our regular event season. So I'd get through this virtual event, and then I would start meeting all of our fundraisers and our participants in person. And it just never turned out that way. So March came around, as we all know, and all of a sudden these events started dropping like flies. And first it was our April tiny in-person events, and then it was the Colfax Marathon, and then it was Iron Horse, and then it was Ride the Rockies, and it's just been dominoes. And so it's funny that, it's my first year and I was hired to do in-person events, but my only experience so far with the Davis Phinney Foundation has been virtual. So I feel like I'm pretty set to go. I know how we roll.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So can you tell us a little bit about the silver lining of the Every Victory Counts Challenge? What are the silver linings of doing a virtual event, and how can our community members dive in and get just as excited about this kind of event as they do at some of our in-person events?
Yeah.
Either one of you.
So I think that one thing I'm really excited for is, when you talk about in-person events, a lot of times you're talking about a small group of people, whether it's 15 to 20 people who are able to participate in a specific event, whether that's because of where the event takes place, and people's ability to travel there. Or sometimes, events are just challenging. And you talk about something like Ride the Rockies, where it's a week-long cycling event. There's, very few people who can participate in something that athletically challenging. So what I'm really excited for is that when we say every victory counts, we really mean it. Anyone can do this event. Whether it's you're just, coming in and doing 10 minutes of movement a day, or if you've decided you're going to run a marathon over the month of July, doing a mile a day, or you're getting on the trend with the Everesting challenge and you're going to really push yourself to do something really amazing and incredible. And I think that's what I'm excited to see, is all the different ways people are going to participate in this event.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
It's an event for everyone, and this isn't limiting. Like Rebecca said, our in-person events are smaller teams, and this is for our entire community. Wherever you are, at home, or in your community, this is an event for everyone, and it's accessible to everyone, and it's bringing everybody together. So part of, when somebody registers for the event, you'll get an invitation to our Facebook group where you can come and engage with us every single day. And we're looking forward to seeing how you are completing your challenge, and we'll have additional fun little interactive challenges throughout the month that we'll share week by week, and keep everybody posting in this group and interacting with one another to keep us all, give us some joy and help us celebrate victories together.
Yeah, that's great. You had said when we were talking about the event, you were like, oh, this could be our, our biggest event this year. I think this could be our biggest event ever. I hope so. I hope we can put the challenge out to people. Like, we could have 50,000 people sign up for this and do it. And so I want to talk a little bit about how people can do it. A lot of times, fundraising, and a lot of times for us in fundraising in the past, we've had fundraising minimums, or it's $2,000 to join a Ride the Rockies or something like that. So can you talk a little bit about how much it costs and how easy it is for people to get registered, and then what it means for, like, hey, you only have to raise $25 or $10,000, or the sky's the limit, that kind of thing?
So registration is a $25 donation to the Davis Phinney Foundation. And with that, we have a limited supply of Team DPF face masks. We will send those out to the first several hundred registrants. And then there is no fundraising minimum. However, we do have a really awesome prize pool. So if you raise a minimum of $100 and you complete your challenge, then you'll be entered into the prize pool. We have those additional challenges I mentioned week to week that we'll be announcing as we go along. Those will give you some additional entries into the prize pool too. So the sky's the limit when fundraising, when it comes to fundraising. So we do have our usual incentive program. So as you fundraise more collectively, you earn more and more incentives. So we will want to get our Team DPF branded t-shirt and gym bag and jersey or tech tee and hat in your hands. So no fundraising minimum, but we're going to encourage you to dig deep. This is in addition to being an engagement virtual event, it is a fundraiser too.
Yeah, you know what? We're not even afraid. We need the money. Our community needs the money. We want to keep doing what we're doing. Our virtual events still cost a lot. And we have a lot of people with Parkinson's that need our help. And I think the really great thing about this virtual event is that because it's so inclusive and it's accessible to everybody, tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about, we're going to do this challenge. Hey, let's do it together, right? One of the things that's great about it is there's no like high tech. You don't need to have any super high tech to make this happen. We're not going to be, digging into your Garmin stats and saying, hey, what did you do and how fast did you do it? This is just honor system. You plug it in, you say, yeah, I did my marathon, or I did this. And it doesn't matter if it takes you a month to do it. It's all we care about is to get you moving. You know how much we care about exercise for people with Parkinson's and people without. So this is our goal, to just get you guys moving. So is there anything that we haven't talked about you think that's really important, Rebecca, that we let the community know about this challenge?
One of the really great things about this event is we are putting together a private Facebook group for everybody who is registered. And, you know, our community has changed a lot since COVID hit. And I think we're all kind of ready to get out and start being active again, but we're missing those interactions, and we're missing the people that we used to do them with. And though we're not quite ready to get back to the way that we were and what we know is normal, this is a wonderful way to connect with people, hopefully all over the world, who are going to be participating in this challenge, interacting with Lauren and I, but then also interacting with other participants, challenging them. We're going to have mini challenges throughout the month. So it's not just what you register for, it's you're going to do your challenge plus a bunch of other little challenges, and encourage everyone and keep pushing. And we're going to be constantly connecting through the month of July, so that way, you know, we can celebrate every victory.
That's great. And also, you know, you guys will learn a little bit more about this, but they're going to be team captains. The Davis Phinney Foundation staff, we're trying to get 100% participation. So we're going to be doing it along with you for sure, and sharing our victories. And we hope it's just a giant party in July. So I'll put all the links to at the bottom of this post, so you can get all the information you need, and the information that you can contact Lauren or Rebecca if you have any questions about the challenge or how to do it. And we hope to see you in July and on the Facebook page.